Hey everybody, it's Stephanie. This is day 13 of the 365 Live Challenge, and it is Friday the 13th. So I am live on location. It's a little dark where I am, but I'm going to turn you around in a minute, and you are going to meet my friend Evil Dan, or as I call him, Not So Evil Dan. He's a great friend I've known for a while, since years now that I've been on the burlesque scene. That's how we met each other. And tonight he's at Professor Java's doing a mind reading show. So let me introduce you to my friend Evil Dan. Evil Dan, say hello.
How's it going, everybody? How is everybody doing out there?
All right, introduce yourself to Facebook land, Evil Dan.
Okay, my name's Evil Dan. I'm a magician. I'm a mind reader. And I'm doing a show here tonight at Professor Java's. Actually, we just got done with the show. It went pretty good, so I'm having a good day. Friday the 13th, and everything's good.
It went really awesome. I was here for the show. It was fantastic. He did a fabulous job. So, Evil Dan, first tell me, how'd you get your name?
Actually, I used to work at a Catholic Church Bulletin company. They printed Catholic Church Bulletins, and I used to complain that ever since kindergarten, people couldn't spell my name or say my name. They're always adding extra vowels, extra letters, and somebody said, "You're evil. You should be Evil Dan," and the name stuck. So people can't spell Terrelmas, which is my last name. They can't say Terrelmas, but Evil Dan is easy to spell, easy to say, and it's very memorable because people always ask, "Why Evil Dan?"
Well, that's an important marketing and business lesson, right? You have to be memorable or they can't find you.
Yes, it is. In fact, people say, "Well, you're not so evil. You should be Nice Dan." I go, "But nobody's going to remember Nice Dan."
That's probably true. So how did you get into doing magic?
Well, it all started with my grandmother. She was known as, I didn't know this until later in life, but she used to do readings at the kitchen table. And I started when I saw a movie on Houdini, and then I saw a magic shop opened in a couple towns away from me. And also, all my cousins were getting magic sets for Christmas and their birthdays. I was the only one that wasn't getting it, and yet I was the one that was bit by the magic bug. And even in my junior high school yearbook, they asked you what you plan to be when you're going to grow up, and I wrote in future magician. So, boom, there I am.
Is that a plug for using vision boards? Throw it out to the universe and then it comes true later?
I think so. Well, it's something that I was really passionate about. It was something that kind of consumed my life at that time, and it still consumes my life. I mean, there isn't a day go by that I don't think about magic, write new pieces of magic or mind reading, work on my craft. It's just an all-consuming passion. I love it.
So magic is not a traditional career path that most parents would probably push their children towards.
No.
What would your advice be for people who maybe have a dream or a passion that's not being fulfilled in their day job?
Don't let your parents dissuade you otherwise. But here's the thing, okay? Have a backup, and go along with the backup if you need to. My parents always said that you're not going to be able to do. My mom said, "You're not going to be able to make a living as a magician." Number one, because I like long hair. And funny, one of my heroes is Doug Henning, because he came in, he dressed in jeans, because my mom said I needed to dress in a suit. He had long hair, which my mom said I always should cut my hair. And he was successful, which my mom said there was no way I'm going to be successful. So Doug Henning was everything that my mom said wouldn't happen, and I wanted to be the next Doug Henning. But I don't know, I think somewhere in my head, I was kind of taught that, I couldn't make it. So I didn't push it until later on in life, where I just decided, heck, I'm going to pursue my career. This is what I love. This is what I want to do.
So that reminds me that I know you've mentioned having a passion for working with children. What is it that you're looking to do in schools with children?
Oh, with children, when I was growing up, it seemed like there's a few things that you could be. You could be like a cop, a fireman, a baseball player, or you work in the factory, or become a doctor, a dentist, or a machinist. I didn't know all these other jobs existed, okay? When I was going to college, I wanted to be a photographer. and we did a wedding one time, and it was a high-end wedding, and I asked the photographer I was working with, I said, how much do you think this wedding cost? And he said it was $250 a plate, and there were over 300 people there. Do the math. That's just for the catering. That's not even including the gown, the rings, the flowers, or the limo ride. So I was like, what the heck does this guy do? And he told me that he goes into big companies and he audits their books, and if he finds a discrepancy where they overpaid, he gets 10% of what he found. And I'm like, oh, really? He goes, Dan, you don't understand. He goes, this is a multi-million-dollar company. Mistakes he could find are like, they could be $1 million. If he finds $1 million mistake, 10% of that is $100,000. And I'm like, how come nobody told me about this job? I mean, I don't like accounting, but that's really good money. I didn't know this existed. Maybe I would have liked accounting. So what I want to do is, in my head, I have this talk that I'd like to give. Go to kids like maybe at the junior high school level, or like right before they enter junior high, and talk to kids about jobs. Have them explore what they really want to do, so that they can find their passion, and so that they can go in and they can get into a career that they really love, rather than just pounding a grindstone and just putting in 40 hours a week, go home, and then get up and repeat.
Well, I can also attest to how important it is to do what you love and what a difference it makes in your life when you're enjoying your work. So I completely am on board with that. Let's say that someone wants to reach you. Either they have a group of kids that they would love for you to talk to, or maybe they need you to do a magic show for a corporate gig or a private party. How would someone get a hold of you?
The best way is to email me. My email is evildan@prodigy.net. So evildan, which is easy to spell, Prodigy, which is PROD as in dog, IGY.net. And that's my email, and I'll respond as soon as I get the email.
Excellent. Any parting words of wisdom for our audience before I let you go, Evil Dan?
Do what you love, that's all.
That's great. Thank you so much for spending some time with me.
All right, thanks.
All right, everybody, that's Evil Dan and me, Stephanie, coming live from Professor Java's. Evil Dan just finished an awesome magic show, and he's got some really inspirational words of wisdom to share with anyone who really should be following their passion, and especially children and teens who need to learn that there are lots of opportunities in life, and you don't have to take a traditional career path that maybe you're being led to by folks in your life. So, again, this is day 13 of the 365 Live Challenge, and being Friday the 13th, I went live with Evil Dan, the magician. My Foxy Move tip of the day: follow your passions, Foxy friends. Do what you love, even if you have to do it as a hobby or as volunteer work, until you can make it your career. Give me some comments. Let me know. What do you love? What are you passionate about? Are you using it for your business right now, or is it a side project? Is it a hobby? Are you doing volunteer work to grow your skills in that area? Because it is always possible for you to follow your dream in one way or another. Foxy Move tip of the day. Hope that you use it and take it to heart, and please share with me. I would love to know how you're using it in your life. Hope that you're having a beautiful and blessed day. Take care of yourself and take care of each other.